probably come across those viral faceless YouTube channels using simple stick figure animation. At first glance, you might assume making this kind of content creation is complicated, right? But here's the truth. Most of these creators are spending less than 2 hours per video. Seriously, it's way easier than it looks. And the best part? Some of these stick figure channels are making between $100 and $300 per day with this method. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create stick figure videos just like these, even if you've never animated anything before, and start your own faceless YouTube channel on the weekend. Alright, let's talk proof. Take a look at this channel. It's getting thousands of views on every single upload, has over 100,000 subscribers, and only around 60 videos. And yes, the channel is fully monetized. But here's where it gets even cooler. I'm using the NextLev extension. I've dropped the link in the description in case you want to try it out. I enabled the in-depth search, and voila! This AI agent scans for channels with similar topics and animation styles, and instantly shows you their subscriber counts and other relevant data. When you click on a channel name, it takes you straight to their page. And look, here's another monetized channel using stick figure cartoons. And here's another one. Same niche, same results. Now let's check out this one called Productive Peter. It's not just getting views, it's making bank. But how much exactly? Let's see what NextLev tells us. Yep, over $100 a day, just from sticky animations. So what does this mean for you? It means you don't need to be an animator or spend full-time hours to make this work. You and I can create stick figure shorts and long-form videos like these on weekends, especially if you want to go faceless and keep things simple. Oh, and the owner of this channel is playing it smart. They're monetizing through a personal website, selling merch, growing a Patreon, and building their brand across other social platforms. This is a great example of how to scale stick figure content into a full-on business. Alright, let's roll up our sleeves and start making this video. The best part? You can apply this method to any niche, whether it's finance, motivation, self-improvement, or anything you're passionate about. What really matters is the value and topic you bring to the table. That's what keeps viewers coming back. We're going to break this down into 4 simple steps so you can start building your own faceless YouTube business, even if you're starting from scratch. Here's the thing. YouTube content creation is all about playing smart. When you choose a proven topic that's already getting views, YouTube begins recommending your videos to people who are actively searching for that type of content. That's how you get discovered faster. So, here's step 1. Find the right topic. To do this, I'm using the VidIQ extension. It's a must-have tool for YouTube tutorials like this one. Once you install it, you can head over to any channel, click the trending filter, and instantly see which videos are currently blowing up. It shows the views per hour each video is getting, which is super helpful for identifying what's working right now. It's kind of like getting insider access to someone else's YouTube studio. But that's not all. If you click on a specific video, you'll notice that VidIQ adds a menu on the right side. Click on the AI Coach feature. This is where the magic happens. Choose the Summarize this video option, and the AI will instantly scan the script and give you a clean, easy-to-digest summary. Pretty cool, huh? Honestly, it's so simple your grandma could do it, and probably better than half the internet. Now for step 2. Take the bullet points from that summary and toss them into ChatGPT. But don't just drop them in. I'm going to show you how to prompt like a pro so you get the best possible results. I asked ChatGPT to write a conversational script that's about 700 words, which translates to a natural 4 to 5 minute voiceover. I also make sure to include relatable moments, a little humor, and match the tone of the stick figure animation channel we looked at earlier. If you follow this process, you're going to save yourself hours of trial and error. Just rinse and repeat. Summarize a video using VidIQ, plug the key ideas into ChatGPT with a clear prompt, and boom. In just a few minutes, you'll have your own script for stick figure content. Now for step 3. Let's head over to ElevenLabs to create realistic, human-like voiceovers for your stick figure animation videos. Once you're inside ElevenLabs, start by selecting a casual, conversational voice. For this kind of faceless YouTube content, your primary goal is relatability, so don't go too deep or try to be overly funny. Here's how it works. Click on Voices, and you'll land on the Filter tab. Choose your language. For this demo, it's English, and then select your accent. I'm going with American. Since stick figure videos usually highlight everyday situations, I recommend choosing a conversational tone. Pro tip: I highly suggest using high-quality voices. These aren't your typical robotic-sounding text-to-speech voices. They're actually cloned from real people. That's what makes ElevenLabs my go-to for YouTube content creation. The difference in audio quality is night and day. Personally, I like to go with a male voice, but feel free to choose whichever voice fits your video's vibe. Once you find one you like, just click the plus icon and then hit Use Voice to jump into the text-to-speech area. Now here's where things get interesting. You'll paste in your script, the one you generated with ChatGPT. But before you do that, you'll want to clean it up. I'm talking about removing things like asterisks, bracketed notes, or dashes. Sounds tedious, right? Don't worry when I've got a shortcut. Just ask ChatGPT to clean the script for you, and boom, it's done in seconds. That's what the pros do. Once you have your clean script, I recommend pasting it into ElevenLabs in smaller chunks. From my experience, breaking it up helps the AI generate smoother and more natural-sounding voiceovers. Then click Generate Speech. And even if the first take isn't perfect, don't worry. ElevenLabs gives you 2 free regenerations, so you can tweak it without wasting time or money. No need to record yourself or hire a voice actor. Seriously, this saves so much effort. Repeat the process for the rest of your script, and you're done with voiceovers. Now it's time for step 4, generating your stick figure visuals. We're going a little fancy here. Instead of using pre-made assets from Canva or Pixabay, we're going to create stick figure animations with AI using ChatGPT. Here's my method. I give ChatGPT a clear prompt that tells it to generate stick figure images with a fixed aspect ratio, plain background, and consistent style. And I'll be the one feeding it creative scene ideas based on the script. Once you've given it a few examples and trained it a bit, it becomes super easy. Just input your idea, and like magic, it gives you an image that reflects exactly what's being said in your video. Now do the same for your remaining scenes. Before we move on, let me show you a quick animation tip. I created a prompt asking ChatGPT to generate a single image with 4 sequential frames, showing a stick figure performing a continuous action. This creates a smooth loop that can be turned into a basic GIF-style animation. This little trick is perfect if you want to add movement to your stick figure characters without using complicated software. It's an easy way to level up your stick figure animation content, and I'm about to show you how to use it inside your editor. Once you've got everything ready, head over to Canva and type in video. I'm using the landscape template for this project. Now upload every single piece of content you've created, starting with your voiceover. Here's a quick pro tip. Always listen through your full voice track and clean up any awkward pauses. It makes your faceless YouTube videos feel more polished and professional. To do that, just right-click on the voiceover timeline and select Split Audio, or you can use the shortcut S to highlight and delete the silence. I re-listened to the entire track and used the same shortcut to divide the white background into sections. Each one becomes a frame. Every time there's a pause in the script, I know that's where I'll place a new image. You're about to see exactly how that works. After uploading all the stick figure images, I chopped the white background into even smaller chunks for the first part of the video because I wanted to insert a looped animation using one of those images. Since the background wasn't pure white, I removed it to make the overlay clean. Then, I used the crop tool and centered the image perfectly. Now here's where the animation magic happens. I copied the image and pasted it across the next few frames, shifting the crop each time to reveal the next frame of movement. When you hit play, it looks like the stick figure is lifting weights in a seamless loop. This animation tip works with pretty much any idea, whether it's a 2D character or a fun cartoon moment. It's a simple way to add life to your stick figure animations without needing advanced software. Alright, now just keep adding your remaining images to match the script. Think of it like building a puzzle where each piece fits the voiceover perfectly. Lately, I've noticed that many stick figure channels are stepping up their game by adding music and sound effects. Since the pacing of these videos is similar to podcasts, I headed over to Epidemic Sound and searched for their podcast compilation. These tracks are safe to use for monetizing on YouTube, Spotify, and other platforms. Once you find a background song that fits your vibe, download it. I also grabbed a few subtle sound effects, like suspense tones, to add depth and enhance key moments in the video. Then just upload your audio files to Canva and drag them onto the timeline. That's it. Super simple. And now, everything's in place. Images, voiceover, animation, music. Ready to see the final result? Oh, and by the way, you can grab my free list of 1,000 profitable YouTube niches, plus all the tools I used in this video. Just check the links in the description. Remember, try them all for free. Let's hit play and watch our stick figure masterpiece come to life.
Have you ever had one of those days where everything feels like it's going wrong? Like you spill coffee on your shirt, your boss sends a "can we talk" email, and suddenly you're spiraling. Cue the dramatic music, the existential dread, and the mental rerun of every bad decision since 2012. Yeah, same. But what if I told you that those emotions, the anxiety, the anger, the overwhelm, actually have an expiration date? According to neuroscience, they only last 90 seconds. Wait, what?